Hello, students. Welcome to the second lesson in your English textbook, The Sound of Music. Music is the food of love, said Shakespeare. Music is something universal that binds the souls and heart together. Music transcends barriers. It transcends barriers of language, caste, or creed. It even transcends barriers of your limitations. Today, let us discuss about a wonderful musician, Evelyn Glennie, who was a percussionist par excellence. But the most remarkable thing about her career and life is that she was able to overcome a disability which the world would have seen as a hindrance to her musical abilities. When the lesson opens, we find her in a busy railway station waiting for a train for her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London. It was something daunting an experience for an ordinary Scottish girl from a Scottish farm. Looking back at her life, Evelyn Glennie was profoundly deaf. It was at the age of 8 that her mother, Isabel Glennie, discovered that her little girl did not respond to voices or noises. She concealed her deafness for a few more years, but at the age of 11, her marks deteriorated and her headmistress referred her to a specialist who proclaimed that she had a hearing deficiency due to a nervous damage, and he prescribed a hearing aid and that she should go for a school for the deaf. The future looked completely blank for little Evelyn. But nothing could deter her from her purpose. Once she saw a girl playing a xylophone, and the girl decided that she wanted to master the skill of playing the xylophone. Most of her teachers discouraged her, but one teacher, a percussionist, Ron Forbes, found the potential in this little girl. He tuned two drums to various notes and asked her to hear it through some other way than her ears. He asked her to feel it. Evelyn felt that she could feel the higher drums through the upper part of her body above her waist and the other drum from the lower part of her body. Ron Forbes repeated the exercise, and the little girl mastered that talent of feeling music through different parts of her body. She kept her ears and soul and mind open. She could feel the vibrations through her body. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and she passed out with a very admirable score. She joined the college, and the 3 years were a story of success where she bagged many awards. And she joined the orchestra group to tour to the UK, and she was a part of many orchestra groups. After a few years, she started giving solo performances. That was the story of Evelyn Glennie. Nothing could stop her from achieving her goal of making music her passion in life. She spoke in flawless language with a Scottish tilt, and she attributes her speaking skill to the fact that she could hear till the age of 11. When people tried to appreciate her, she was very humble and she said, if you have the passion and you know where you're going, you can achieve it. Then it was a story of success. She felt music through every part of her body. She herself said, music pours through every part of my body. It tingles through my skin, through my cheekbones, and even through my hair. There was no stopping her. Nothing could deter her from her purpose. She had the mastery of over 1,000 musical instruments, and she had an international hectic schedule of tours on musical journeys. She could feel the instruments. When she played the xylophone, she could feel the music penetrate through the stick, through her fingertips into her body. As she leaned over the drums, she could feel the resonance of the vibrations. And when she stood barefoot, she could feel the music tingle up through her foot into several parts of her body. She had received several prestigious awards. From the Royal Philharmonic Society, it was the award of the Best Soloist of the Year. Said an excellent percussionist, James Blades, about Evelyn Glennie. God has taken away her hearing, but has given her something extraordinary. Her journey went on and on. She started giving concerts free of cost in prisons and hospitals and for aspiring musicians. She was an inspiration for the disabled and the deaf. They felt if she could do it, why can't we? Hers is a fine example where she was able to overcome her disability and reach up the ladder of success. She has enthralled audiences and she is an enormous source of inspiration to the disabled. When we look back at her life is a fine and illustrious example of a disability not bowing her down, but the disability was a stepping stone for her to climb up the ladder of musical success. Of course, she is a percussionist par excellence, and let us take inspiration from her story. Dedication, deep faith in yourself can take you to unattainable heights. Thank you.